they kind of called you up there. I know you didn't speak. What do you have to say in response to today and what's been going on?
Well, first of all, when we initially questioned the propriety of these furloughs back in October, it was our hope that people would step forward and would express the kind of sentiments that you just heard in the governor's office. It's been a little slow in developing, and I tend to disagree with the governor that this is just a minority of people. I think it's an overwhelming majority of people in the state and the country and people elsewhere in the world who have heard about this situation who are simply appalled about the lack of leadership and the fact that education is being victimized this way, so deliberately, so maliciously. And so our sense is that this is a wonderful step, that these people are heroes, that their willingness to take the kinds of risks that they're taking is extraordinary, and they serve as an example, I think, to tens of thousands of other people who may not have the ability to be here as they are, but are certainly watching this and supporting it.
Let's talk law here, since obviously you're a lawyer. They've been arrested for trespassing. Is there a defense that
Oh, there are lots of defenses because, in fact, there are going to be issues about whether you can ever trespass in a seat of shovels because you have a right to come here and petition for the First Amendment of the United States and under Article 1 of the Constitution to petition your leadership. You have a right to come here to express views. Arresting people rather than meeting with them and talking to them is certainly something that is a matter of law, is a matter of just common sense. It's not an appropriate way to deal with a situation like this. These are not people who are here to disturb or disrupt. They're here to dialogue and try and find solutions to problems. And I don't think there's any question that any judge in this state is going to be very sympathetic to what these people are doing and what they have to say, and very unsympathetic to punishing them for acting on principle.
I'm sorry, I missed the first part of your statement. Are you going to represent the two who have been arrested already?
I'm going to represent everybody who's been arrested or cited so far, to the extent they want me to, and I'm pleased to do so.
They're not your clients yet?
They are. Some of them have already indicated they want us to represent them when they have to appear in court, and we're making plans to do that. We haven't sat down and formalized what we're going to do other than appear in court initially and ask for trials, because it's a little premature to do that, and it's still going on. So I'm going to do that. We have other lawyers who have offered their help. The ACLU has offered its assistance as well. As I said a moment ago, clearly problems with the statutes as applied to this situation. And some of those problems have already been litigated, and the state's arresting people under the same statutes that have already been questioned in the past. So we have lots of things to argue about, but the critical thing is not the legal proceedings. The critical thing is that these people are very principled. They're acting in a way, I think, that is very encouraging to other people that maybe there is a solution out here, whether or not Governor Lingle is going to give leadership to finding it.
I know you don't want to discuss the legalities too much, but you mentioned there is some precedent as far as people protesting in this type of situation.
Absolutely. People have demonstrated at the Capitol in particular on other occasions, and there have been cases where people have either been arrested or threatened with arrest or given letters saying you can't come back for a year. In most of those cases, they have not gone anywhere because it really is inappropriate to restrict people's speech and the opportunity to engage in the kind of dialogue which these folks are trying to do.
Thank you.